Absolutely, and then she calls the shot because you can do that now. You can call any title.
Yeah, because Asuka crossed,
so you can do that now, and that's how you do that. So we just booked next year for you. You're welcome.
That'll be a fantastic main event.
It will be.
New Day.
Yes.
Bludgeon Brothers. For what it was really good.
It was really good. I didn't like the ending. I don't like that being the DQ.
Yeah.
Resorting to a weapon. Not for the Bludgeon Brothers.
I'm glad that they finally are starting to use the weapons they've been carrying around.
No, I agree with that. But there were so many ways you could have had them DQ themselves without having to bring in a weapon. They could just literally throw them into the stairs one too many times or something like that. Like, basically get it to a point where they stop listening to the ref because they just want to pummel the guy, and then they get DQ'd that way.
I'm actually happy to see the Bludgeon Brothers actually bludgeon people.
Yes. No. But they could have been doing that post-matches. They should have been doing that post-match.
See where people land after this, because apparently Eric Rowan did hurt himself during this match.
Yeah.
I think it was a bicep injury.
I believe so,
So we're going to have to see how serious that is, and then...
God, they can't catch a fucking break.
So we're going to see how serious that is, because they might have to drop the belts, depending on the
severity of it.
Severity of the situation.
We won't know probably until tonight.
But for what it was worth, it was high impact, it was really good stuff.
It was a fantastic fucking match. Xavier Woods decided to fly.
The limit breaker on the outside. Ooh.
Like, okay, know how we were saying before, don't do that? Xavier, never do that again.
And you're always squeamish when Big E goes through the ropes.
Yeah, I don't like that, because he's 50-50 on that spear. Half the time his feet get caught in the ropes and he just falls flat. One day you ain't coming out of that well, my friend. Just stop. We need New Day, all right? Just both of you. Thank God Kofi was in the match, because he'd have jumped off to something, too.
Yeah, but he took some bumps, too.
He did, but bumps are okay. Just stop jumping off of stuff, people. You don't have to do this.
Match number 3, Braun Strowman, 8, Kevin Owens.
Because that's what you should do.
So, people were there. It was 50-50. People were either happy with it or hated it.
A friend of ours who is the person I was watching the show with, who had me over to his place to watch the show, he was talking to another friend of ours on the phone, as he does per every match, and he's just like, I can't believe what they're doing to Kevin Owens. And I'm like looking at him going, he looks like a chicken shit heel, got his ass kicked. That's exactly what should have been happening to him. If he came out strong, it would have been weird for his character. But
I think that's the thing. Because Kevin Owens, when he first came in, was a prize fighter.
He was. But he
wasn't a chicken shit. No. He came in, first night on the job, beat John Cena.
Yeah. He was the prize fighter.
He was that guy. Things change. Characters change. Now, you don't have to like the character.
No,
hey, you can hate the fact that he's now a chicken shit heel.
Absolutely.
And you want the prize fighter back, and that's fine. That's understandable.
It'll happen. Like, wrestling is cyclical. Like, it will happen. But right now, he's a chicken shit.
I think he's doing great work.
I think so, too. I think
nobody does chicken shit like Kevin Owens.
He's got it down to a science, and this is actually why I wish, they'd bring, like, if, what's his nuts? Sami Zayn, when he comes back, they need to keep them together.
Oh, yeah.
They need to keep them as a pair.
I'd be interested to see where things would be right now.
Yeah.
If Sami Zayn didn't hurt himself.
Yeah. But I do believe, like when Sammy comes back, they need to keep them together as the most obnoxious chicken shits you'll ever see.
Oh yeah,
because that's what works so well with Kevin Owens, and this is why I can't. Again, you can dislike the direction of it, but saying that they're kind of like, because I've heard, of course, you hear the dreaded, they're burying him. No, they're not.
Yeah, this whole burying...
Stop with the burying.
I've said before, you really don't know what burying means. If he's on the show every week and was on SummerSlam...
And featured
You know who wasn't on SummerSlam? Asuka.
Yeah. Asuka is being buried. I'm not happy about it, because there's nothing... Because remember how we talked about it? I was pissed off because she kept losing, and it looked like they were about to, okay, here's her getting her fucking shit back.
Asuka wasn't on the Go Home SmackDown.
No, she wasn't on the Go Home SmackDown, and there was a spot for her. Because they did the tag match there with, what's it called? The porn star and her
Mandy
friend.
Rose and Sonya.
Yeah.
She wasn't on last week's SmackDown either.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through my notes. I want to see the last SmackDown she was on.
Mm-hmm. So...
Yeah, nope.
So...
You got to go back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she got beat.
The beginning of July, she was on SmackDown.
So...
That's buried means.
A bury. I don't know why they're doing it.
Well, they got creative has nothing for you.
Yeah,
that's the
age-old adage. You wouldn't want to have a fucking prize
where there's
fighter.
Rumors of her leaving and going back to Japan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in all fairness, whenever somebody does something that they don't like, they assume that they're going back to Japan. They're saying that to Nakamura,
Yeah,
too,
duly noted, but still, that's what buried means.
Yeah.
Buried means you're not on TV and you're not on the pay-per-views. Mm-hmm. Buried does not mean you're on every week, even if you're getting your ass kicked.
In a featured program.
And then you're in a squash match.
Yeah. Like, there was no other... Like, there was no good way for that to end. It either ended with... Like, because basically, Kevin Owens getting squashed by Braun Strowman is the best thing for both of their characters. It makes Braun look strong for what's coming up, especially after Raw. And it makes Kevin Owens look like the chicken shit he's been acting like. Where he is saying, like, oh, I'm tough and I can fight because I am the prize fighter. And then getting his ass handed to him because he can't back it up because he's a chicken shit. Character development. Yep. That's all that is.
You don't have to be a fan of it.
No.
But don't deny that it's not there.
Yeah. You can dislike it. You can be like, I wish they were doing this, but you can't say that I don't like what they're doing to him.
Yeah.
You could say, I don't like what they're doing with him. There is a big difference with those statements.
Just a difference in context, basically. Mm-hmm. What is it? Oh, the difference. Match number 4, Charlotte Flair defeating Becky Lynch and Carmella to become a 7-time women's champion.
Yep.
So quickly she will become her father's daughter.
Yeah.
Because she will probably be like a 16-time
world
champion.
She absolutely will be a 16-time. And it does help that they have 2
Charlotte was
titles.
Great.
Yeah.
Becky was great.
Yep.
We'll talk about the ending in a minute.
Yes.
But I think credit needs to be given most to Carmella.
Oh, this is the best match she's ever had. And not just because of who she was in the ring with. She did a fantastic fucking job.
Like, she played it to the hilt.
Yep.
The whole smacking Becky and then getting on the ground and going, she hits you.
Yep.
The whole talk and smack the whole time. You know, there was no chicken shit here. No. She was rubbing Charlotte's Flair 6-time at the time women's champion Charlotte Flair's face in the mat like she's nothing.
Oh, there was a bit of Roddy Piper in there. Hell, there's a bit of fucking Charlotte's dad in there. Just fucking cheating all day long just because you're a heel. That's what you do. She didn't shy away from any bumps. She wrestled as best as to her ability. She didn't look sloppy. She didn't look slow or anything like that. Fan-fucking-tastic. I absolutely thought she did an amazing job.
Continue this, Mella.
Yes.
And then, Becky and Charlotte, great stuff. And then, because of the loss, Becky snapped.
Yep.
And turned.
And just fucking housed Charlotte.
Now, it didn't help that she was cheered. Like, uproariously cheered.
That was the thing.
Because that was supposed to be a heel turn.
Yeah. Well, it was a heel turn in theory, but...
I said supposed to because it went over like...
Well, we didn't talk about it last week, and we probably should have, because I did call this, as I think everybody did, that she's going to make the heel turn. We should have talked about, like, she's not getting booed. It's just not going to happen. She was way too over. People wanted her to win this title. They didn't.
I think people booed when Charlotte won.
They did because they wanted Becky. This is Becky's time, and I think it will be.
Oh Becky's beating Charlotte for this probably at the next pay-per-view, if not October.
The rocket has been shoved up Becky's ass. That's what we're doing.
Like she wins in October, right?
Oh fuck yeah. And where it will make more of an impact. That was the whole point. I guarantee you, that's what the whole point is.
Here's the problem going forward. This is going to be presented as Becky Lynch as a heel, and she's not going to get booed.
No, it will be. It's gonna be Rock and Hogan, where everyone goes, well, of course everyone's gonna cheer The Rock, right? Nope. And that's what's gonna happen here. It's like, of course everyone's gonna cheer Charlotte. Nope. So it's gonna be wherever they are. I don't remember where it's taking place, but it's gonna be shifted.
Yeah.
It's gonna.
I mean, Becky's got work cut out. Maybe she'll try her best to like shit on the crowd.
She's going to.
You know what? She wasn't there for me, but you know what? Neither were any of you. Even though that's
not true.
That's the problem, right?
Like, but it's fake. It's professional wrestling.
Like you can cheer me all you want, but it's an easy fix. You can cheer me all you want, but it's fake. I know it's fake.
You didn't care a month ago when I was doing this. You didn't care when I was this. Now because I climbed a ladder, you're supposed to give a shit. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Of course, she's going to say it in a much more PG way, but
she's going to have to try her best to try to get the crowd to boo her.
It's not impossible.
No,
it's not impossible.
Because Charlotte Flair is likable.
Yeah. Hey, Becky, if you're listening, and of course I know you are, call up Tommaso Ciampa. Get some advice. Seriously. I know that seems weird, but do it. Because he knows how to get booed. I mean, of course, you're going to have to read the lines that are scripted to you, but you can say them in his version.
What an odd conversation that would be.
I'd like to hear it.
Match number 5 for the WWE Championship. You're wondering why the WWE Championship is where it's at? It's because of the ending of this match.
Clearly.
Samoa Joe did defeat AJ Styles, but it was via disqualification.
Yeah.
Because at the end of this match, he, on the microphone, to AJ Styles' wife's face, who was in the front row.
With their kid.
And their smallest.
Thankfully, the smallest is not going to understand what's going on.
Hey, that's Uncle.
Yeah, that's Uncle Joe.
That's the weird thing. It's just like, but you were like totally playing around like 10 minutes ago. What the fuck is this about?
Again, this kid is like 2. It doesn't know what the fuck's going on. And I say it just because I can't remember whether the child was a boy or girl. Was it a girl? Okay. I couldn't remember.
I think her name was Annie.
I was 4 beers deep by this point.
Fair enough. But yeah, he's just like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna be your new daddy. And then like, AJ snapped.
And I'm like, dude, you about to get fucked
like way later with a chair. But like up to that point, it was a really good match.
It was a fantastic match.
And the fact that this is going to happen again, because it will. And it's going to happen in Hell in a Cell, because that's the next pay-per-view.
That's how you do that.
Where there'll be no, like, you can't escape Joe, and you know, I can do whatever I want to you, and the whole thing.
Well, I mean, it's not like these guys don't know each other.
How good is that match going to be?
Oh, it's going to be fucking incredible, because again, these guys have fought everywhere. As AJ put it on fucking SmackDown.
There was a TNA chant. A rather loud TNA chant at the beginning of this match.
Which, again, I guess you people weren't watching SmackDown when AJ referred to TNA as a fucking roach-filled hotel. And yes, he did confirm that that's what he meant.
It's not that. It's that they recognize that this was easily one of, if not the best feuds in TNA's history.
Oh, it was.
So
I mean,
recognize.
Yeah. And much like the, I have a feeling, much like the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn thing, this is going to get run into the ground. They're going to keep fucking having them feud. I'm not against it, so just keep going. And yeah, again, the match at Hell in a Cell pretty much already is going to steal the show. I could pretty much guarantee it, aside from what may happen on Raw.
Depends on where it's placed in the card, but if it's in either the co-main event or main event, I don't think it could steal a show because it's supposed to be good, right? Yeah. Like, a main event can't steal a show because it's the main event.
No, but I don't know if it will be, just because I don't think it'll be co-main event, because I think by that point they know that after seeing this, I'm pretty sure, Vince is like,
but if it's in Hell in a Cell, wouldn't the Hell in a Cell be the main event?
No, they might bookend it, because this isn't going to be the only Hell in a Cell we got.
Oh,
There's going to be probably 3, in all fairness, because the Universal Championship is going to also be in Hell in a Cell.
Most definitely.
Because clearly they set that up, so that's going to be the main event. So my guess is this may open the show in a weird way.
Yeah, but
because they're going to do one of the women's matches in there too.
Well, if that's the case, it could be like Seth and Dolph in this show and steal it right at the beginning.
Exactly.
Steal it before anyone's even paying attention. Elias was going to play.
Yep.
And then his guitar snapped, and that was the end of that segment.
That was weird.
Comedy.
That was not funny.
The Miz and the B team, and the B stands for Daniel Bryan, because fuck you, Miz. Yep. We're cool, you're not.
Yeah.
We're going to go party. Woo! And then they leave, because they're goofs.
Yes.
And then the Miz beat Daniel Bryan.
That happened.
Match is good.
Yeah.
Nothing great, whatever. There's going to be others.
Again.
This is the first match of many.
Again, much like I would say with the Velveteen
Dream. This ends in fucking April, by the way. This ends at WrestleMania 35. This is going to WrestleMania.
But like I said, much like the EC3 Velveteen Dream, it's not the actual match. It was the shit that went on in the match that mattered. Like, it was the story that was moving forward. That's all that really matters.
Like the first time Daniel Bryan got to punch Miz in the face.
Like, you could almost see the orgasm. Like, it was just, I finally got to punch that little
back
bitch.
And forth. And the fact that, you know why it wasn't what you thought it was? Because people are still getting used to Daniel Bryan not being Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, because
Daniel Bryan can't be the flying goat man anymore. He can't do what Daniel Bryan used to be able to do.
He did an interview. He did an interview last week where he was just like, yeah, even I'm not used to it yet. But he's like, I can't do half the stuff I used to do. So
he's got to find himself.
Yeah.
He's literally got to find his new wrestling identity. Like, he'll get it because
he's one of the greatest in the world.
He's a master at professional wrestling, so like he'll figure something out quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quicker than you would expect.
It's just this wasn't going to be it.
No.
It won't even be the next one. It'll probably be the one where it real counts when because this will go on and off until WrestleMania.
Yeah, this
ends at WrestleMania.
They're feuding until April.
Probably for the WWE Championship.
I would be shocked if it wasn't.
I